Welcome back to the Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College in Bismarck, North Dakota, where the Bismarck State Mystics are hosting the Buccaneers from Dawson Community College. I'm Jimmy Adams, and wherever you are watching on BSCMystics.com, we're glad you're with us. The Mystics won the women's game 80-66. The men are near tip-off, so let's take a look at the two teams. The Buccaneers come in with an overall record of 18 wins and 4 losses, 12-1, and in first place in the Mondat Conference. They have won 9 straight since losing to Casper College back on December 4th. They are coming in fresh off a 91-85 victory at Lake Region State last night. The bench players came up big for Dawson in that game as 3 of 5 bench players scored in double figures, led by freshman Damon Gross-Venture from Lodge Grass, Montana, that is. He scored 24 points. Sophomore Joe Empoyo from Democratic Republic of Congo was second with 14 points, the only starter in double figures. The Mystics come in with an overall record of 7 wins and 12 losses, 5-8, and in 5th place in the Mondac. They are 3-3 over the last 6, and they are coming in off a thrilling 78-76 win here Monday over Miles Community College. Freshman Anthony Petrucci from Orlando, Florida, came through big for the Mystics, going 6 for 9 from the field, 5 of 7 from three-point range, including the winning three-pointer from straight away with 7 seconds left. He finished with a team-high 17 points. Sophomore Jaden Hamilton from Rugby, North Dakota, was right behind, adding 16 points. He also grabbed 7 rebounds. This is the second meeting between these two teams. The Buccaneers won the first 92-84 back on November 13th at Dawson. Jaden Hamilton led the Mystics with 22 points. Tobias Patton and Jaden Bernard each scored 11. Joe Empoyo finished with 36 points to lead the Bucks. The pregame clock is near 0, so let's send it over to public address announcer Jordan Smith for our starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bismarck State Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College. Tonight, your Bismarck State Mystics men's basketball team plays host to Dawson Community College Buccaneers. On behalf of the president of Bismarck State College, Dr. Doug Jensen, and the rest of the Bismarck State family, we would like to welcome you to tonight's basketball game. Bismarck State College, Mondac Athletic Conference, and the NJCAA promote good sportsmanship in its students, athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request cooperation by supporting the participants and the officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory, sexist, or racist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. The officials tonight are Perry Olson, Matt Yale, and Reed Floggin. We would like to thank Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for being our official sports medicine provider. With us tonight, our athletic trainer is Shayna Weigel. And now for tonight's lineup. First, for the visiting Buccaneers. At guard, number 5, Aiden Fischel. At guard, number 10, Peyton Saunders. At forward, number 20, Walker Doman. At guard, number 22, Joe Mapoyo. And at forward, number 25, David Ashkanu. The head coach is Joe Peterson. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is faculty and staff night. Each Mystic player has chosen a faculty or staff member to walk out. First, number 30, Jacob Prudhomme with Rachel Southam. Number 24, Max Chiasik and Perry Hornbacher. Number 23, Jaden Bernard and Gerald Tingsdahl. Number 3, Evan Gross and Lisa Hoynes. Number 20, Zachary Morris and Thaddeus Solheim. And Carter Renz and Christina Wells. And now for tonight's starters, number 1, Garrett Bader, along with Kim Crowley. Number 2, Deontay Martinez and Eric Bless. Number 5, Anthony Bertucci and Jeannie Saki. Number 23, Jaden Hamilton and Kevin Kavanaugh. And last but not least, number 35, Tobias Patton and Kaylin Bondi. The head coach for the Mystics is Kevin Rice with assistant Andrew Duncan.
All right, your starting lineups were brought to you by Gate City Bank. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life. You heard the specific starters for the Buccaneers. They didn't give the specific starters for the Mystics, but that should be Garrett Bader, Deontay Martinez, Anthony Bertucci, Jaden Hamilton, and Tobias Patton. And it looks like we have David Ajanaku for the Buccaneers and Jaden Hamilton for the Mystics at center court, preparing for the opening tip. There's your starting lineup brought to you by Gate City Bank. And I hit it right on. The opening tip is controlled by the Buccaneers. Sit back, relax, enjoy the game. Number 5 Mystics against number 1 Buccaneers. And that shot by Aiden Fischel, teased by rolling around the rim, but fell through. And the Buccaneers are on the board first. 2-0 Buccaneers on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Jaden Hamilton takes care of that with a 3 ball. He shoots those at 45.1%. That is good for third in the Mondac. Free ball by Emporio off the mark. Emporio is 6th in the Mondac in points per game at 17. He's a sophomore from the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is Martinez off to Bader. That's a 2 ball if it goes, and it won't. Rebound was taken by Walker Dahlman. Bertucci with a steal. His 17th of the season. Martinez showing his shiftiness in the lane and getting the 2 ball to go in. 5-2 Mystics on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Martinez is the leads the Mondac in field goal percentage at just over 60%. No disruption called there, but the Buccaneers maintain control. And Martinez is going to get called for his first personal. And they said it occurred before the shot. And that's the first team foul on the Mystics. Emporio. Aiden Fischel, that is. Couldn't make it, but David Ajanaku follows up with a rebound. Ajanaku from Ondo, Nigeria. He is a sophomore. Martinez. His floater goes in. Martinez almost had a steal. And Pollo can't get that one to go. Martinez for three. Off the mark. Rebounds taken by Peyton Saunders, a freshman from Billings, Montana. And they call an offensive foul. So a waste of a basket there, Peyton Saunders.
Offensive foul on the Buccaneers, number 10, Peyton Saunders, first personal, first team foul.
Bertucci is floater short. And they call him for an offensive foul anyway. That's Bertucci's first.
Offensive foul on the Mystics, number 5, Anthony Bertucci, first personal, first team foul.
And team foul number 2 on the Mystics. Aiden Fischel. And Emporio gets that one to go. And we are tied at 7 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Martinez. Garrett Bader. Just off the mark. Bader shoots threes at 37.1%, but couldn't get that one to fall. In and out by Saunders. Back come the Mystics. Looking to retake the lead. Inside 16 minutes to play first half. Hamilton. Martinez to Bertucci. Tobias Patton, sophomore from South Bend, Indiana. That is stolen. David Ajanaku. We have new players in for the Buccaneers. Chris Davison, a freshman from Melbourne, Australia, is one of them. Alexis Naitka from Kors, Albania. Good ball movement by the Mystics. Martinez to Patton to Hamilton. Hamilton is 7th in the Mondac in overall shooting percentage of 54.5. And there's a 3 ball there by Damon Grossventure, a freshman from Lodge Grass, Montana. Bertucci. Bader. This is Patton. 10 to shoot. Bertucci will drive it in. Patton to the basket. Is short, but he gets his own rebound and puts it in.
Put back number 35, Tobias Patton.
That was Alexis Naitka from Kors, Albania, getting it going under the basket. He's a freshman. Bader for 3. Yes. He's not afraid to shoot those. Hamilton with the rebound of that miss. Contact there, no foul called. Damon Grossventure almost had a steal, but he goes out of bounds to the Buccaneers bench. Let's have a first Western Bank and Trust replay of that 3 ball by Bader on the feed from Martinez.
Your 50-50 raffle tickets out.
We have a timeout, and we're going to keep it here. I'm going to go over the scoring for the women's game for the Buccaneers. They were 27 of 70 from the floor for 38.6%, 4 of 16 from three-point range, 25%, 10 of 15 from the free throw line, 66.7%. Mackenzie Peterson ended with 6 points. Michelle Aarons, 15. Haley Brandon, 13 points. Sabria Ahava, 2. Zariah Jenkins, 5. Shannon Burton had 10 off the bench. Samantha Jenkins, 6 off the bench. And Evelyn O'Coyote, 11 off the bench. The Mystics finished 29 of 66 for 43.9%. 8 of 27 from three-point range, 29.6%. 14 of 17 at the line, 82.4%. And Sydney Gustafson had 7 of those, as she was 7 of 7 at the free throw line. The Buccaneers out rebounded the Mystics 37 to 30, 15 to 6 on offensive rebounds, but they missed a lot of those second chance points. And the Lady Mystics came out with the 80 to 68 victory. Right now, we have a 14 to 11 Mystics men leading the Buccaneers. 13:44 remaining first half. Martinez inside of Patton. He's triple teamed. Oh, good ball movement there. Patton getting that ball to Hamilton up and in. Ty Buckman. That's Alexis Nika. Couldn't get it to go. Back come the Mystics. Martinez. Hamilton for 3. Swish. He is third in the Mondac in three-point shooting percentage. Chris Davidson, guarded by Patton. This is Charlie Crewer. And that was blocked. Looked like Patton got a hand on it. And Bader couldn't get that one inside of Hamilton. Too much traffic there. And Martinez takes care of it as he tips it over to Bertucci. That was last touched by a Buccaneers player. I think Buckman was the last one to get a hand on it. Still 26 on the shot clock. Jaden Bernard, a sophomore from Virginia, Minnesota, checks in for the Mystics. Bader for 3 from the corner. A little strong. Gross venture. This is Buckman, a freshman from Woodlands, Texas. Southern boy. And there's an over and back violation. Mystics have built an 8-point lead. Peyton Saunders was the last one to get a hand on that, so stay with the Mystics. And the shot clock is at 5, so let's hope that they're all aware of that and know they need to get this ball to the basket. Bertucci would do it. Off the heel of the rim. Back comes Saunders with the rebound. In and out by Empoyo. But they're back quickly in defense, and Bader can't get it to the basket. Bernard fakes a 3. Back to Bader. 4-3. Yes. He was the hero here back on November 19th when he sank a 3-pointer from the corner in overtime as the Buck, right before the buzzer. as the Mystics beat Lake Region State. Oh, there's a 3-ball there that goes in. Walker Dahlman, freshman from Winnett, Montana.
3-point basket number 20, Walker Dahlman.
Hamilton. Bader drives it in this time. Off the glass and in. Bobby waved that one off. He's called for the foul as he knocked David Ajanako to the deck. There's a First Western Bank and Trust replay of that. Ajanaku definitely had position outside the arc. That's the first personal on Bader. Team foul number 3 on the Mystics. Emporio pull up inside the arc. Oh, teased the rim and fell through. This is Evan Gross inside to Hamilton. He didn't make it, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is going on David Ajanaku.
25, David Ajanaku, first personal, second team foul.
And I think it's actually pronounced Ajanaku. So my apologies if I mispronounced that. Hopefully he has friends and family over in Ondo, Nigeria watching on bscmystics.com. Ajanaku shoots free throws at a rate of 70%. I'm sorry, Hamilton shoots them at a rate of 64.3%. This is Aiden Fischel. Emporio. Saunders, he'll drive it in. Gets it over Max Chosick and puts it in. We've moved inside the midpoint of the first half. Mystics clinging to a 5-point lead. Chosick. Bernard drives the baseline. Martinez. Chosick, he's not afraid to shoot 3, but his floater is too strong. A waste of good ball movement there by the Buccaneers. And back come the Mystics. Martinez. Can't get it to go in. Back come the Buccaneers. Emporio off the feed by Fischel. Have a 30-second timeout called by the Mystics. We're going to keep it here. In that game back on November 13th at Dawson Victory, Jaden Hamilton shot 9 of 12 from the floor, 4 of 5 from three-point range, and route to his team-high 22 points. Joe Emporio was 12 of 16, 8 of 11 from beyond the arc, and 4 at the free throw line for his game-high 36. He is the 6th leading scorer in the Mondac, averaging 17 a game, and he's the only player to start all 22 games for Dawson. And I've been calling his name a lot here tonight. He's making his presence known. Emporio, the sophomore from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and he's the 11th leading three-point shooter in the Mondac at 37.9%. Big part of this Dawson team. Shot clock at 10. Martinez will pull up at the foul line. Dump it to Chosick. He'll take a 3 off the mark. Emporio to Doman. Got him on the double team by Bernard and Hamilton, but it was a little strong. Came back at that way. This is Evan Gross. Hamilton Martinez will take a three. In and out. He was on fire a week ago tonight down at United Tribes. Official. He will try to tie the game. Bernard gets the rebound on the miss. Josic. Hamilton. Three ball. Little strong, goes right down to Emporio. Hamilton whipped for the pick and knocked it out of bounds. $7:16 till halftime. Emporio. Evan Gross disrupted that and ended up with a steal. That's his 20th steal of the season. Shot clock inside 10. A floater by Josic. Yes. He shoots just under 44% overall. And we have a foul called here. Evan Gross has picked up his first personal. And it's the fourth team foul on the Mystics. And I did not see it. It is a immediate timeout, so we will take this with them. 6:33 remaining until halftime, 25-20 Mystics.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
Back at the Armory as we come out of the media timeout. 6.5 minutes remaining. Mystics lead at 25-20. Chris Davidson, a freshman from Melbourne, Australia, just picked up his first personal. That's team foul number 3 on the Buccaneers. 14 fouls have been called on the Mystics. So both teams still with a few fouls to give before sending anyone to a 1-and-1. Bertucci, a floater, yes! And he's going to go to the line to shoot one. Aiden Fisher has picked up his first blocking foul. Well, first personal, it was a blocking foul. Bertucci shoots 63.3 at the line coming in. A freshman from Orlando, Florida. He was the hero here Monday night when he sank the winning three-pointer with 7 seconds remaining against Miles. Official drives it in, can't get it in. But he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Max Josic called for his first personal. That's team foul number 5. And Fischel shoots free throws at just over 79.5%. 43 of 54 coming into this game. A sophomore from Scobie, Montana. We moved inside 6 minutes to play until halftime. Mystics now have a 6-point lead. Gross, pull up. Yes. He's a freshman from right here in Bismarck. And there's a foul call there. It looks like Prudhomme. Indeed, the sophomore from Fargo, Jacob Prudhomme, called for the foul, and that's team foul number 6. So the next defensive foul, and the Buccaneers will be in the bonus. 4 fouls called this from the Bucks. Whistle as the ball is being inbounded. This is Alexis Nika. Buckman. Oh, a 3 ball by Damon Gross Venture. Josic pull up at the foul line, short. Oh, nice reverse layup by Bernard. That was Zachary Morris that got the rebound and handed it to Bernard. Zachary Morris has just picked up his first personal. He's a freshman from Toronto. Damon Gross Venture at the line. He shoots free throws a little under 83.5%. Inside 4.5 minutes in the first half. I think Bernard was trying to slap that ball back to Morris, and he got knocked out of bounds by a Buccaneers player. I think it was Chris Davison got a hand on it. And we have a foul called here on Saunders. That's his second. And team foul number 5.
Second personal, 5th team foul.
Gross will try a 3. Swish. He shoots those a little under 37%. Oh, and there's a block there. I think it was Chauncey. It was either Chauncey or Gross. Jane Bernard. Oh, nice. Almost a nice job by the Mystics saving it. There's just too much confusion and chaos there. But now Petrucci with a rebound. He is 8th in the Mondeck in rebounding, just under 5.5 a game. Evan Gross got it to go in. That was well defended. Gross got the best of it. Have a 30-second timeout called by the Buccaneers. So we're going to keep it here. Dawson's only conference loss came back on November 19th when they lost 93-73 at North Dakota State College of Science. They evened the season series when they won in Glendive 75-47 just here back on January 15th. They have their final regular season meeting in Wahpeton next Monday night. So Dawson currently sitting in first place in the Mondac. And the Wildcats will be looking for some revenge and to gain some ground in that #1 spot. Out of the 30-second timeout, 3:46 remaining until halftime. The Mystics have built a 10-point lead. Some shifting just being shown there by, that was Fischel trying to get that underhand layup in, and now Martinez is face down on that end of the court. And the sophomore from Minot not making any attempt to get up as of yet. Being attended to by Shana Weigel of Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. And head coach Kevin Rice was there. Now Martinez will limp off the bench with a little assistance. Last Thursday night down at United Tribes, he scored 31 on 14 of 18 shooting, 2 of 3 from three-point range. The Mystics lost that game by 2 points after having about a 20-point lead at some point. The Mystics have lost 7 games this year after leading by double digits at some point. And they had a big lead here Monday night against Miles. Miles came back and took the lead, and the Mystics pulled it out. So no lead is safe until the game is over. Five to shoot, and Bertucci, number 5, lets it go. And the Buccaneers end up, after it gets knocked around a few times after the miss. Emporio, Buckman official. Official drives it in, and it's no good. That was defended by Bernard. No foul called there on that contact. Ten to shoot. Bader. Gross. Pull-up jumper. That was inside the arc. But it doesn't matter. Back come the Bucks. Gross Venture got it to go. Bertucci to Bernard. Bader. Bounce pass inside. Morris. Back out to Gross for 3. Off the rim. Back comes Ventry. Emporio. Ventry. Won't go. Rebound Bernard. Ahead to Bertucci. Pull-up jumper by Bader. That's well short. Ventry. Bernard another rebound. And Kevin Rice, head coach of the Mystics, asked for a timeout. And it is a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. We're coming down the home stretch of the Mondac schedule. Mystics next Monday night will be at Williston to play the Tetons of Williston State. Other games going on tonight. Dakota College of Botany is playing at North Dakota State College of Science. That's number 3 against number 2. And then number 4 United Tribes is playing at number 7 Williston State. Only other 2 Mondac games going on tonight. Lake Region and Miles Idle. Lake Region just played last night. They played these Buccaneers in Devils Lake last night. And what is this whistle all about? And we have an official going over to the scorer's table to discuss something with somebody. And can't be anything bad because head coach Kevin Race has a smile on his face as he chats with an official standing by him there. At any rate, the Mystics still had the ball. And a 7-point lead. Oh, Bertucci showing some shiftiness there. Ten on this shot clock. Bertucci inside of Hamilton. He waits for the defense to go by and puts it in. Looked like Chris Davidson almost got a hand on it, but Hamilton made good on the shot. That's off the mark by Ventura. Patton, double team. Bader for three. Too strong. And now the Bucks can hold for the last shot if they so desire. Buckman, and that's blocked by Hamilton. He doesn't get many blocks. He's got 6 on the season coming in. But he got his hand on that one. 5 seconds left till halftime. Bertucci. Pull up at the foul line. No good. And that is how the first half will end. Mystics lead at 38-29. We got a good one going here, folks. Come on back for the second half after this halftime break. Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory, where the Mystics have a 38-29 lead over the Buccaneers from Dawson Community College as we prepare to start the second half. Let's take a look at the scoring from the first half. The Buccaneers were 11 of 32 from the floor for 34.4%. 4 of 5 from three-point range, 26.7%. 3 of 4 at the free-throw line for 75%. The leading scorer was actually a bench player. Damon Gross-Ventura scored 10 points. Duro Emporio scored 7. Adam Fischel had 3. Peyton Saunders had 2. Walker Dolman with 3. David Ajanaku had 2 points. And Alexis Nika had 2 points off the bench. For the Mystics, Jaden Hamilton led them with 13 points. Evan Gross had 7 points off the bench. Garrett Bader with 6 points. Deontay Martinez with 4. Anthony Bertucci and Tobias Patton each had 2 points. The rebounding battle was actually won by the Mystics tonight, 20-18, and offensive rebounds were even at only 2 for each team. Looks like Anthony Bertucci led the way for the Mystics there with 6. David Ajanaku had 6 to lead rebounds for Dawson. Personal fouls, Peyton Saunders is the only player in the game with more than 1. He had 2. Adam Fischel, David Ajanaku, Chris Davidson each picked up 1 for the Buccaneers. And Garrett Bader, Deontay Martinez, Anthony Bertucci, Evan Gross, Zachary Morris, Max Chosick, and Jacob Prudhomme each had 1 personal foul for the Mystics. So no one in any real foul trouble yet. We prepare to start the second half. The Mystics will have the first possession. Starting with a 9-point lead. Anthony Bertucci brings it into the forecourt. Evan Gross tried to get to Bertucci, and there was too much interference there. Back comes Emporio. Fischel. This is Chris Davidson. Back to Fischel. Thought about a 3. Cross court to Davidson. He loses the handle, but gets it back. This contact there, no foul called, as Ajanaku tried to take it in, and it's knocked out of bounds. Looked like Arjonic was the last one to get a hand on it. He and Hamilton were battling for it. Bertucci. Patton back to Bertucci, and it's knocked away. The official was causing interference, but it looks like they've called a foul. And it looks like a foul's been called on Aiden official. No, it's called number 5, but it's number 5 of the Mystics.
On the Mystics, number 5, Anthony Bertucci, third personal.
No, the public address announcer is saying it's called on Bertucci, but Bertucci shooting the free throws, so it's called on the Buccaneers number 5, Aiden official. It's a technical foul called. Bertucci shoots free throws.
Buccaneers number 5, Aiden official. Second personal, first team foul. Technical foul on number 5, Aiden official. Third personal.
Now, apparently, it was also another foul called official before the technical was called. They're showing him 2 fouls, and that's what I have him with. So, my apologies, I'm totally confused as to what just went on there. But the bottom line is the Mystics had the ball, and now an 11-point lead after the free throws by Bertucci. Bader for 3, yes! And the Mystics have built a 14-point lead, 43-29 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Emporio couldn't get that one to go. Oh, Bader, the defense is there. Emporio had a chance but couldn't stop it. And the Mystics have extended the lead to 16. 7 times this season, they have lost after having a double-digit lead, and it almost happened here Monday night for the 8th time. So it's not safe yet. That's a 3 there by Gross Ventra, and that will help them out. Bertucci, Bader, inside of Patton. Tried to feed it to Hamilton, and Hamilton was not positioned for it. And that's the type of thing that can help blow a double-digit lead. Oh, that looked good in the making. Davison trying to put it to Emporio. And Emporio couldn't bring it in. Martinez double teamed, but he managed to get it to Patton. Buckman almost disrupted it. Bertucci for 3 off the rim. Hamilton knocks it back out to Bertucci. And now here's Martinez. He lost the handle as he's going into the lane. Chris Davison made that one look easy. Davison, a freshman from Melbourne, Australia. Hamilton. Oh, nice move in there, inside there by Gross Ventra. Number 5 Mystics. hoping to hold on to beat the #1 Buccaneers. Martinez puts it in as the shot clock is at 6. Let's have a First Western Bank and Trust replay of that. Shot clock winding down. Martinez drives in, goes up, makes it good, and he's fouled. The foul was called on Chris Davidson. That's his second. 13 foul. Martinez shoots 95.9% from the line. He's 47 of 49 coming in. We move inside 16 minutes to play. A lot of game left to be played yet in this one. 3 ball, Saunders. It turned out being a pass. And a 2 bucket. I can't take my eye off the court for no time. Hamilton lost the handle, got it back. Patton will take a 3, and the South Bend, the freshman, sophomore rather, from South Bend, Indiana, ends up back with it and gets fouled and will shoot 2. A little more confusion going on down that end of the court. Ajanaku with the defense picked up the foul. That's his second. Patton shoots a little under 60% at the line. 17 of 31 coming in. And helps his average out there. 13-point Mystics lead as we approach 15 minutes to play. Three ball there by Buckman is put back up and in by Gross Ventry. Five to shoot. Hamilton lost the handle. It's turnover. Back comes Emporio. Ahead to Buckman. He tried to get it over to Saunders, but Saunders was going down, and now he's holding his left ankle. So Saunders would have been wide open for a 3 attempt. Let's hope he's not hurt badly. He's helped up. And now we'll limp to the bench. It looks like the Mystics will have the possession as the ball went out of bounds. And Tobias Patton will walk over to do the inbound honor. Buccaneers playing some full court pressure. Bounce pass into Bertucci. Can't get it to go in. And they call a foul. It's going to be on Hamilton. And that is indeed Jaden Hamilton's first personal. And the first team foul called on the Mystics this half. 4 have been called on the Bucks. Gross Ventura gets it into Ajanaku, and he puts it in.
That's number 25, David Ajanaku.
Buccaneers have pulled to within single digits. There's a 9-point Mystics lead. Inside 10 to shoot. Patton drives it in. Trying to jump up to Hamilton. Hamilton wasn't ready for it. And they've called an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on the Mystics, number 35, Tobias Patton. First personal, second time.
That's foul call on Tobias Patton. That's his first personal. And it's team foul number 2. And we have immediate timeout here, so we'll take it with them. 51-42 Mystics, 13-15 remaining second half.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
Coming out of the immediate timeout, we approach 13 minutes in the second half. 51-42 Mystics. They have led by as many as 16. The Buccaneers have cut it to 9, which has to make head coach Kevin Rice nervous. 7 times this season they have blown a double-digit lead. Oh, nice move in the lane there, but didn't pay off for Gross Ventura. Bader. That's a 2, but it's good. Bader, a freshman from right here in Bismarck. And that shot by Gross Ventura wouldn't go in. Back comes Bertucci. Bader for 3. Off the rim. Patton had the rebound, had knocked away by Davidson, but Bader ends up with it. Ten to shoot. And now a pull-up by Martinez, and it looks good. He was going to try to dump it off to Bader in the left corner. The defense disrupted it, and Martinez made the most of it. And Martinez gets a steal here. And the bucket. Martinez had 25 steals on the season coming into this game. And now Dolman couldn't handle that, and there's a turnover to the Mystics. Looking to build on a 15-point lead. They have led by as many as 16. Bertucci for 3. A little too strong. Hamilton knocked the rebound away, and it went out of bounds. Let's have a replay of the steal by Deontay Martinez. And coast to coast for the floater. Martinez went for another steal. He couldn't get it. Fischel. And there's a foul call on Martinez. He bailed Fischel out. The shot clock was at 6 when play stopped. That's the second foul on Martinez. Team foul number 3.
Second personal, third team foul.
Emporio with a 3 ball off the heel of the rim. Patton. Good move, waiting for the defense to get out of the way. Emporio was right there in position, but couldn't stop Hamilton. And the Mystics have built a 17-point lead. That's their biggest of the game. Chris Davison couldn't get it to fall. But the offensive rebound and another foul on Martinez as Doman was trying to put it in. That is number 3 on Martinez and team foul number 4 on the Mystics.
Martinez, third personal, fourth team foul.
We're going to keep this here during this timeout. 2 other games taking place in the Mondat Commerce tonight. Over in Wahpeton, Dakota College of Bottineau is playing North Dakota State College of Science, and the game was tight through much of the way, but it looks like the Wildcats are taking control now. They're about midway through the second half. The Wildcats have a 59-43 lead over College of Bottineau. Over in Williston, a dogfight between the number 7 Williston State and number 7 Williston State and number 4 United Tribes. The game is currently 64-61 in favor of United Tribes, but Williston State led through most of the first half. They still got about 7 minutes to go in that game, but that one is very much up in the air. Now, if you were watching last week, I misspoke about something. The teams in 3rd and 4th there, Bottineau and Technical College. I said that they were Division III. Actually, they are Division II. Everyone else in the conference is Division I. And I got confused there because the Mystics play volleyball in Division II, but it turns out everybody in the conference except Bottineau and United Tribes are Division I. Those 2 are Division II, but the bottom line remains the same. Those 2 will go to a different tournament. So everybody below them will move up. And so the Mystics are in 5th place technically, 3rd place realistically will come tournament time, and if the standings remain like that, they will host a first-round game, and obviously there's been a technical foul called on the Mystics and 2 free throws. So that foul caught on Martinez turned out being a technical. And that pulls the Buccaneers to within 15, and they had the possession after the technical. Emporio. And that 3 ball by Gross Ventre makes it a 12-point game. It's far from over, folks. Don't go anywhere. We moved inside 10 minutes to play. Jaden Bernard back in the game for the Mystics now. Bertucci. Bernard for 3 straight away. Yes! The sophomore from Virginia, Minnesota getting it done. Nika couldn't answer. Bertucci bounced past Hamilton, and he couldn't get a hold of it. There's been a foul call on the Mystics. No, excuse me, it's on Buccaneers. It's on Emporio. That's his first. Team foul number 1. Official got a hand on it and knocked it away. And Gross Ventre came up with it. And now here comes Emporio. Oh, nice move there by Saunders. Hamilton was there, played defense well on it.
basket number 10, Peyton Sanders.
But Saunders got the best of it. Max Chosick pull up. Tees the rim out. David Ajanagu with the rebound. Emporio a long three and buries it. It's back to a single digit. 9-point lead for the Mystics.
3-point basket number 22, Joe McCoy.
Chosick hits the deck. Bertucci. Chosick for three. Yes! Official passed up to three, and he's fouled by Chosick as it drives in. Let's have that First Western Bank and Trust replay of Chosick's three.
Foul on the Mystics, number 24, Max Chosick. Second personal, fifth team foul.
Chosick shoots three-pointers at just under 39%. A sophomore from right here in Bismarck. His foul was his second personal. Team foul number 5. Both teams now with 5 team fouls. So each has one to give before creating a 1-and-1. Official guarded by Gross. He got it over to Emporio, and he buries the three. That will get them back in the game quick.
3-point basket number 22, Joe McCoy.
Bernard Bertucci, and that's it over the back. Just a few minutes ago, the Mystics lead was 16. It's down to 9. And now the Buccaneers can make it 7 or 6 with a 3-point play. Official drives the baseline. We have a whistle, and it's coming to the Mystics.
Offensive foul on the Buccaneers, number 5, Aiden Official, fourth personal, sixth team foul.
They called an offensive foul on Official. That's his fourth. Team foul number 6. Rose bounce pass to Prudhomme. 5 to shoot. Gross, Patton, Bader, Martinez. Pull up. Short. That's a shot clock violation. And again, the Buccaneers have a chance to cut into this 9-point deficit. And we have a foul called here. And it looks like it's called on Martinez. That's his fourth. Team foul number 6. So both teams now with 16 fouls. The next one means bonus for either team. Prudhomme had good defense there on Ajanaku, but Ajanaku got the best of it. And it is a 7-point Mystics lead. The Buccaneers have made up 9 points. Shot clock at 10. Patton drives to the basket. Can't get it to go, but he'll shoot 2. And if that's on Official, that's his 5th. And indeed, the sophomore from Scobie, Montana will check out with 5 fouls. Official had 12 assists and 3 steals in that win at Lake Region State last night. Patton gets one of two. Back come the Bucks, down by 8. Inside 6 to play. That wouldn't go for Ajanaku. And now we have a foul called. Will come to the Mystic. No, it's going to be went out of bounds off of the Buccaneers. Gross double teamed. Patton will drive it in and lay it in. Back to a 10-point Mystics lead. Ten to shoot. And that wouldn't go for Empoyo. And a foul called. No, check that. It's out of bounds. And now they've changed. They were saying it went out of bounds off the Buccaneers, but now they're saying Buccaneers ball. Saunders loses the handle. There's a scramble for it. Looks like Evan Gross. I was going to say Evan Gross got it and called timeout, but there's been a foul called on the Bucks. Call on Ajanaku. That's his third. Team foul number 8. Evan Gross will go to the charity stripe, where he shoots 45.5%. Doesn't go there much. 11 attempts, he's made 5 of them. Gross has played in every game, always off the bench. Averages just under 12 minutes a game. And he just improved his average to just over 50%. He's now 7 of 13. Inside 5 minutes to play. And Gross went up and got that rebound. Oh, that looked good in the making. They couldn't pull it off. Bertucci to Patton. But it looks like they've caught a foul on Ajanaku. No, from Ajanaku's reaction, I thought he had been called for a foul, but he must have just said it went off his hand when it went out of bounds. That is hit by Ajanaku, and now back comes Buckman with it. Saunders, 3 ball won't go. Hamilton knocked the rebound to Gross, who handed it to Bertucci. Spin move by Bertucci, showing some shiftiness. The freshman from Orlando. Ten to shoot. Hamilton to the basket and in. 14-point lead as we move inside. 4 minutes to play. Number 5 trying to knock off number 1. Saunders. That won't help. But an offensive rebound, Gross Ventura. And there's the basket. Let's have a replay of that sequence. Gross Ventura taking it in. Gross went for the steal, couldn't get it. 30-second timeout. Let's look at what's coming up for these Buccaneers. This coming Sunday, they will be back in this area to play at United Traps Technical College at 3 p.m. Central Time. Then on Monday, we'll play at North Dakota State College of Science at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Then they will have a week off before hosting Dakota College at Bottineau on Monday, February 13th. That will tip off at 7:30 Mountain Time. In each case, the women will be playing 2 hours earlier. So Their 2 games after tonight are against the second and third place teams. And now time has been called by the Mystics. So we're going to keep it here. Currently, Dawson is at 12-1, College of Science 11-2, Bottineau at 9-4. So the next 2 opponents for these Buccaneers, next 3 opponents. United Tribes is 4th, then College of Science, and then Bottineau. So they play 4, 2, and 3 in that order. Now, if the Mystics hold on and win this game, that makes Dawson 12-2, and it looks like College of Science is going to win their game. Yes, they're going to win that game tonight. So after tonight, if the Mystics hold on here, there'll be a 2-way tie for first place in the Mondac between College of Science and Dawson. They will both be 12-2. They have split their season series, and they will play each other again this coming Monday night in Wahpeton. So a big game coming up for these Wildcats, for these Buccaneers and the Wildcats Monday. Still a lot to be decided in the conference as we come down the home stretch. Right now, the Mystics look to preserve this 12-point lead and get out of here with a second straight victory. Shot clock at 10. Bertucci. Bader. That was well short. Now, that's a shot clock violation. Bertucci got the air ball, but the buzzer sounded about the same time he brought it in. So the Buccaneers have 3:13 to do something about this 12-point deficit that they're facing. Buckman. Gross Ventre couldn't get it to fall, but an offensive rebound by Emporio, and he gets the 2. And it's a 10-point lead. Inside 3 minutes to play. Back come the Mystics. Knocked away by Buckman, and it hit the roof structure. That's only the second time I've seen that happen in here. I see it a lot during the volleyball season, but it hit the roof bar joist after being hit by a Dawson player, so that's out of bounds, back to the Mystics. Bader drives in this time, goes up, and that is blocked. Davison got a hand on it, but it was last touched by a Dawson play before going out of bounds. So now what the Mystics have to be aware of here is there are 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Inside to Patton, and he missed the listen to layup. No foul called there. And Gross Venture with a floater, making good on it. And that makes it an 8-point lead as we approach 2 minutes. Oh, and the turnover. And then Martinez gets it back for them. Martinez playing with 4 fouls. That one wouldn't go. Inside 2 minutes. Mystics clean to an 8-point lead, and a long 3 there by Emporio wouldn't go. But another offensive rebound, a basket by Ajanaku, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 1. This is the type of thing that will blow a double-digit lead. Mike Chosick called for his 3rd personal. That's team foul number 7. Ajanaku shoots free throws at a rate of 70%. 42 of 60 coming in. And he can make this a 5-point deficit. And he doesn't harm his average there. Mystics need to take care of the ball and get some points out of this possession. Hamilton, and that will help. Hamilton to the Bernard. And it's a 7-point Mystics lead as we approach a minute and a half to play. Went out of bounds. Last touch by Bertucci. 17 on the shot clock. Buckman. Martinez hit the deck. Gross Ventre, that won't go. Martinez. From my vantage point, look, Martinez was the last one to touch it, but they are saying possession Mystics. So it must have been Chris Davison got a hand on it. Martinez double teamed. Hamilton to Martinez. 1 minute to play, fourth quarter. 10 on the shot clock. Bertucci for three. Yes! And it's back to a 10-point Mystics lead. Davidson can't get us an air ball. Bertucci the rebound. We have a foul called. Let's get a replay of that clutch three by Bertucci. Nothing but the inside of the net. We have a full timeout called by the Mystics. We're going to keep this here, though. Let's look at what's coming up for the Mystics as they head down the home stretch. This coming Monday, February the 6th, they will be at Williston State College. Then 1 week from the night, they will be back here at the Armory to host Dakota College at Bottineau. Then on Monday, February 13th, we'll be here for the last home date of the regular season when they host United Tribes Technical College. Tip-off for all three games will be 7:30 Central Time. And each game, of course, will follow the women's game, which will tip off 2 hours earlier. The Mystics will finish the regular season with 4 straight road games. And as always, you can keep up with the Mystics at bscmystics.com. And so our next live stream from here at the Armory will be 1 week from tonight when the Mystics host Dakota College at Bottineau. Women's game set to tip off at 5:30 Central Time, followed by the men. We hope to have all of you back here then. Bertucci at the line. Looking to add to this 10-point lead. And he can make it 12. And does it do it as that one teased the rim and came out. Ty Buckman brings it up. Gross Ventre back to Buckman for three. Well off the mark. Davidson. And now there's a turnover. Back comes Martinez, and the Mystics do not have to shoot. And it looks like the Buccaneers are going to be satisfied to leave here losing by 11. The Mystics win it 77-66 for the second straight win. They have knocked off the top team in the Mondac. They go to, excuse me. The Buccaneers fall to 18-5 overall, 12-2 in the Mondac, and now in a tie for first place with North Dakota State College of Science. The the Mystics improve to 8-12 overall, 6-8 in the Mondac, and they will remain in fifth place. Our next live stream from the Armory will be 1 week from tonight, February 9th, when the Mystics host Dakota College of Bottineau. The women's game is set to tip off at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, followed by the men. And as always, you can keep up with the Mystics at bscmystics.com. I'm Jimmy Adams, and on behalf of everyone here at Bismarck State College, thank you so much for being with us, and we hope to have you back here next Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Until then, stay safe and warm,